15-year-old Mountie. Fred Bagley. Stayed on the force for several decades. What kind of joker? You broke it.
Oh, you
broke it. This doesn't mean it's him. Transporting grain, what will happen? Then it comes down so you can start back up again. Whoa! You gotta go so all the grain's gone. Oh, I quit. Right there. British stuff, except for that. The Union Jacks. Some Saudi Arabia or something? Something in Asia. I don't know. Mom, I found a Chilean flag. No, I don't know what it is. Decorated for Dry Farming Congress. But there's right here. Diamond. Diamond.
In the many faces, no kidding.
80 something I've seen, but not 200 yet.
No. But if you go like Hardston area.
Yeah?
And even
worse?
past. Oh yeah.
Oh jeez Louise.
We were living in Barnwell,
Yeah?
and
I usually don't stop while I'm riding unless I have to, or if it's a long enough ride and there's like a really nice meditative happy place for me, I'll stop and take 10 minutes or so before I climb back up. But I wanted to take a look at this. So this is a trail that I think just got listed in the past year called Huevos Rancheros, and it just ends here. It kind of intersects Gun Run. Maybe it goes down there and ends there. But there's a drop that apparently you can roll through. I don't have pads today. Otherwise, I think I would have ended up taking this. I just did Graybeard. But I'm going to save this footage for when I do ride Huevos Rancheros so I can show you this as I'm looking at it for the first time here. But to show you from this angle, because I don't know what this looks like yet. But it is said, assuming this is the section, that you can roll through it. That doesn't look too bad to me. If this is the part, you could take it as a drop, you could roll through it. Of course, GoPro effect is a thing. Some exposure up there, but I don't feel too bad about that. Yeah, you can roll through, come down here. From that angle up there, obviously it's going to look a lot steeper, But I feel, you know, from where I stand right now, if that is the drop that they're talking about, I feel like that's very doable for me. So keep that in mind, I guess. You know what? Why not just give you the angle from up here? Because, I mean, this is kind of steep already. So I guess it depends on how much speed you've got rolling through here. Yes, you can roll through it, but it will, it'll speed you up for sure. And these rocks are all loose and junk. So you do want to proceed with caution for sure. But there's that angle of it. And yeah. Okay. Something I do want to tackle. This will be kind of an achievement for me to do, I think, because it is a little scary. And if I was on my bike, it'd be scarier. So I have sustained a slight injury. I don't know why I'm showing you that right now. The lava lamp. I'll get to that in a minute. And I haven't done any biking this week, which sucks. I don't know when I'm going to. I was thinking about biking tomorrow, but I don't know if this is ready. So this isn't that bad right now, but this is like 4 days old now. And it's just like, because of having to put pressure on that part of my palm for biking on the handlebars, and there's going to be friction and stuff, I just don't want to tear that open. So yeah, I don't know, that sucks. And then my knee doesn't look that bad now. It might be infected a little bit, but I was at the dog park with Ren and Rebecca, and basically all the dogs left within 5 minutes of us getting there, because we got there at like 9:30 and it was getting dark like really quickly. And we play this game sometimes if there's no other dogs there to play with Ren, then like one person like goes like far away and then calls Ren while the other person is like holding her, and then they let go, and then she sprints and runs to the other person so she gets some exercise. So the first time that we did that day and she came over to me, she like ran right between my legs. Like usually she would like run past you or like stop in front of you or try to jump on you or something, but she ran right between my legs, and that was not my intention, and I was like, holy crap, she's not going to stop. And the next time, you know, she ran to Rebecca, and then she ran back to me, and I didn't have my legs open because I was like, oh, that was a fluke thing, but she was just sprinting right at me, and it didn't look like she was going to stop. So I tried to lift a leg up so that she could get underneath, and at the last second, and then she like ran into me, and I I don't even know. I like twirled around and like fell on the gravel really hard, and it was a mess. So my palm still isn't great. My knee does hurt. I don't know. It's hard to say if I could really ride with my knee. It wouldn't be the same type of pain. I think I could play through that easier than just like all the pressure on my palm and ripping that open again, because I don't want to do that. I'm going to get some Band-Aids today and see if I can cover that up, because I wanted to ride tomorrow. I don't know if that's going to happen, but anyway, that's why there's no riding footage this week, unless I ride tomorrow, because that'll be my last shooting day. But I wanted to show you a couple things. One was the lava lamp. That's new in the studio. That's fun. I've got one at home, and I realized, you know, I'm not at home enough to use it sometimes because it takes a while to start up, and then you want to enjoy it and whatever. So instead of just transferring my one at home here, I just decided to get another one for here. I also picked up this guy, this magical dragon thing, and I have some paint for like the D&D like models, and I've barely used it. So I've got this stuff, and I think I might just make it like this really long project, just to slowly paint that thing, like the dragon, with the D&D model paint. As for projects I want to do this week, I want to work on 2 portraits. I'm feeling it right now. I at least want to draw this one out. So this is from the show Penny Dreadful. This is Dorian Gray, or their depiction of Dorian Gray. And I stretched this canvas the other day, and I want to draw that. This has been ready to draw for a long time, and this has been drawn for a long time, and I think I'm ready to paint it finally, which is this portrait of oh my goodness, I forgot his name, but he's playing House House MD. So that's been ready for a long time. And I think I just want to finally get into it. And yeah, I don't know. Pandora's doing pretty good with the way that I've been watering her and the sun she's been getting, or the limited sun. So that's been nice. Oh, I don't know what else to say right now. But yeah, it's so. I want to take advantage of the weather when it is nice enough to ride. There's been one good thing, even though I haven't really utilized it well yet. There's been one good thing about not like knowing in advance I'm not going to ride tomorrow, and that's being able to just get up and know what I'm going to do. Because every other time I wake up and I've got to look at the weather and then I'll be like, oh, how tired am I? When am I going to get back? Whatever, if I go for a ride. But I also need to get myself to bed on time too. So anyway, I don't know if I'm going to be riding tomorrow or not. This thing still hurts. And it just doesn't have like a great layer of skin there yet. It's not quite as open as it was a couple of days ago. But yeah, I got nothing. Man, I hate when I feel like I've got a full day. A full day of studio stuff and whatever. I didn't go for a ride this morning because it's too windy. And then I've got to deal with this stuff. So that whole Etsy scam thing, that gentleman didn't pick up the package and got it effectively sent back to me, returned to sender. I got it back today. I had to pay the return shipping on it. The problem is, or the bigger problem is, this has been opened and repackaged. I had bubble wrap around the whole thing, and there is plastic like this that I didn't use. I only used saran wrap. This also was on the inside, not the outside. And because of the way it's been repackaged after it's been opened, every single corner of this canvas is damaged. Every single corner. Apparently, Canada Post, despite having insurance, they don't cover damages. They just cover lost and stolen stuff. And I've been bounced around from the local post office I picked it up at to the main post office here, and now all I have is an 800 number to call. And that's it. And it's, yeah. Yep, it is no good. This is no good. All right, I didn't go for a bike ride today. It was too windy this morning. Here it is. This is it. This, I feel like I definitely felt the effects of cannabis while I was painting. Just a lot more free, a lot less, like, way less thinking. You're just seeing something and it's like, yep, that'll work, and just running with it. And still, like, doing it. Like, it still looks like a face, right? But color-wise especially, and also just, like, letting go. And this is, like, 99% palette knife, again, and barely using a paintbrush. I did in the hair a little bit, but anyway... yeah, I really like it. I took pictures of it and I still like it. We'll see how I feel about it tomorrow, but I think it's done. Yeah, and it's like, this is Dorian Gray, or the portrayal of Dorian Gray in the show Penny Dreadful. Anyway, yeah, this whole thing, we've got to wait 5 days to figure out what's going on with that. Other videos this week, other than the vlog, a conversation that I had about art, inspired by a quote that a friend shared with me. He wanted to know my thoughts on this thing about art being dangerous, and when it's no longer dangerous, we don't want it anymore. And that got me thinking, and I came to the conclusion that art is purposeful disruption. That's what art is. So you can look at that conversation if you want to know more about how I feel about that. Anyway, I'm really happy with this. I'm pumped on it. I hope I'm still excited about it tomorrow. I think I'm done with it, though. Just different stuff, new stuff. I feel like I had a lot of fun, but I also feel like this is good. Like, I like it. It's not just like, oh, I had fun, but it sucks. Like, I can think of things right now that I'm like, oh, I could add, in order to, like, make more definition in, like, the nose. Or, like, I could, like, put little whatever here. But I don't think I want to. Like, I like how loose it is. So, for now, we'll see. See you another time.